This was a chance for Russia and Turkey to diffuse tensions, a face-to-face meeting between the two countries' foreign ministers on the sidelines of a security conference in Belgrade. But Mevlut Cavusoglu said it was unrealistic to solve problems with Russia in just one meeting.
But these meetings are important. Both sides do not want to escalate the tensions. Both sides want to repair relations. We have different opinions and different positions. But Turkey wants to narrow down these differences. I am sure that once the sentimentality is left behind, common sense will prevail. And I hope we will have good relations again, like in the old days.
In Moscow, Vladimir Putin delivered his State of the Nation address. It's something he's done 12 times now, but in few of his previous years was this nation quite so embroiled in the world's conflicts. After a moment of silence for Russian servicemen and civilians killed abroad recently, he reiterated a call for global action.
We need to set aside all arguments and differences to create one powerful fist, one united anti-terrorist front, which will act on the basis of international order and under the auspices of the United Nations.
And for Turkey, a threat that more retaliatory measures will follow. Indeed, negotiations have just been suspended for one of the country's biggest joint energy projects, the planned Turkish Stream gas pipeline. This would have been a way for Russian gas, destined for European markets, to avoid another neighbour that Russia now has explosive relations with, Ukraine. Now, talk of Russia's international isolation is often overblown, but it has lost key allies in the last 2 years. Responding to Russian allegations that Turkey has been buying oil from ISIL, President Erdogan hit back with accusations of his own.
Who is buying that oil? Let me tell you. A Syrian who has a Russian passport, George Hashrawi. He's the biggest trader. He buys oil from Daesh, sells it to both the Syrian regime and international oil traders. Most recently, the US Department of the Treasury made this public. And there's a famous Russian chess player. He's also in the oil trade. We have the documents, and we're going to make them public to the world.
Russia is demanding an apology from Turkey for the loss of its plane. Turkey is urging Russia to keep a cool head. But for now, the war of words goes on. Rory, Challands, Al Jazeera, Moscow.